Hey, what's up, guys? It's 5 Star Asuna here, and I'm bringing you a Summoner's War video today. So, as you can see, we just got a new best time in our Dragons run, or our Giants run, I'm sorry. And I'm going to be explaining this game to all of you who have not seen this game because it is now my absolute favorite game. So pretty much what this game is you have a group of monsters, and you level them up to level 40 if they're a 6 star, or if they're a 5 star, level 35, but those kinds of things aren't important for somebody learning the game. And then you put runes on your monsters. And this game is all about runes. Runes are like your power ups. It's similar to um, upgrades. So if you want your monster to do damage, you're going to put an attack rune on him, and attack percent is obviously something important, and you want to get your stats as high as possible. Now, one thing with this game that I really like in particular is that there's an arena mode. So the arena just reset yesterday, so it brings everybody's rank back down. But in arena, you get to go and fight against other people's monsters, which makes it really competitive, which I like. I like games that are about competition, about having things that are better than someone else. So, by no means am I the top player in this game, or even a high level player in this game. I'm still very much mid game because I've only been playing this game for about 5 months now. But if you have not played this game, I really encourage you to check it out. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on it. This is just kind of like an introduction to the game. Um, and there's tons of guides you can see on YouTube and other sites that'll teach you how to play the early beginning game. This is more of just, my account. So one thing that I've been doing recently is working on my Giants team, and your Giants team is going to be one of the most important things in this game. For starting off, because you're going to go from Giants to Dragons to Necro, which are the different dungeons in this game. So having a good foundation is really important. You can't just skip and go to higher stages without having the fundamentals. It's like anything. You can't become a pro baseball player or pro football player without having the fundamentals. So the Giants team is the fundamentals for the game. It's going to get you all the runes that you would need to make your monsters good. And there's people that have really, really fast Giants times because they have really insane monsters. Um, I do not have some of those monsters, so my runs are just over 2 minutes, usually around 2.5 to 2 minutes and 45 seconds, which is kind of in the median. So this is on auto mode right now, so that I don't have to do anything. But if I was to stop it, so you would have your different monster abilities. So each monster has different abilities and or a passive that makes the monster have a role. So if I wanted to sit here and use all of the abilities, I could do that, which is what you normally do when you're doing arena, when you're going against people instead of going against the environment, the PvE. Because the arena, you want to be able to attack specific targets. But in Giants, I'm going to auto it again. You can just leave it on auto, and that's the goal that you want, because in arena, you're hitting one person, and you either win or you lose, and it's but when you're doing these dungeons, you're going to be running these hundreds and hundreds, thousands of times eventually. And you don't want to have to sit there and tap 400 buttons. And making sure that your team can auto is really important. So, as I'm going to let this team go through, there are a lot of advantages to this game over other games. This game is very friendly for free-to-play players, and I know some people are going that play this game and watch this are going to be like, "Are you kidding me? This is not a free-to-play game," but it has room for you to be free-to-play. Um, it's not a game where you have to put in money to do well. There are lots of top players that have never spent money on this game, and I choose to spend some money on this game because I enjoy playing it. It's just like anything else. Some people spend money on I don't know, buying extra like PlayStation games and DLCs or Xbox games. Some people like getting a bunch of movies. I don't know, like whatever your thing is, whatever you like spending money on. That's not a bad influence. I'll just say that. Um, you do that. So this is the kind of thing I choose to spend my money on. So that was a bit of a slower run. It a lot of depends on the third round, if we get that defense break or not. Yeah, I'll just take it for now. I don't care. Um, so yeah, that's the Giants runs, and this game is all about grinding and progression. So if you like that kind of RPG style of grinding and getting to an end goal, I will tell you this: I am taking on the toughest Giants dungeon right now, but up until about a week ago, or not actually less than a week, like 4 days ago, I was doing 8 and 9 because I couldn't do 10 yet, and I had to really wait until I could perfect my team to to go through. And on dragons, I've done 9, not 10. I haven't touched Necro. It's really recommended to stay away from Necro for a while. So that's another dungeon in here. And then you have other dungeons for elements because that's how you awaken your monsters. So that's another feature in this game is awakening. So each monster you awaken gives it something. So it either increases a skill or increases a base stat. All of them get, overall better base stats. And of course, it makes them look cooler, usually. And a lot of these stats are really useful. Like, you can't use most of these units unawakened. Like, a lot of them have to be awakened. So, taking on those elemental halls is also really important. And let's see, what else do I want to talk about in today's video? So arena is the end goal. So there's lots of different things you can do. There's this scenario mode where you go through and you kind of do a single player mode, and there's 3 levels. So there's like a normal, a hard, and a hell, and each of them give different drops. So you can either get a rune or you can get a monster or scrolls, which I'll get to in a second. So each time you attack a different place, you get a different drop reward. And then there's a lot of other like detailed stuff like World Boss and Trial of Ascension, Rift of Worlds, which is more like high level stuff. But if you guys are interested in that, I'm definitely going to be doing some videos on that in the near future. So one of the most addicting things about this game is summoning. So summoning is what gets most people hooked on this game. Yes, I have a legendary scroll. I'm not opening it. Um, and it's all about getting 5-star monsters because that's what everybody covets so much. You want those monsters that are like the cream of the crop, and they're really, really rare, and they're hard to get. And there's people that have been playing this game for over a year and don't have one, so that just goes to show like how difficult it is, especially if you don't spend any money. But there's plenty of people that have more nat fives that have not spent any money. So this is one of them here. This is my favorite guy, Leica. He's pretty badass looking. He's a fire type monster, and he does like really, really good damage, and he has an amazing passive that I won't go into in this because this is just kind of an overview for people that don't play this game, but this passive is so good. And this monster here is a natural 5-star as well, but this one is fusible because in this game there are fusion monsters, so you can actually get monsters that come with 5 stars, the natural 5 stars, and you can make these by making the lower units, which come from the 3-star units. So there's ways to get free 5-star monsters that are useful in this game, and actually required for some aspects of this game, and you don't have to spend money on that. So that's another thing that people like, because I'm coming from Clash of Clans, I play Clash Royale, other stuff, and in those games you really have to spend money because you're gonna fall behind. And in this game, I don't think you can really fall behind because there's a lot of opportunities for free to play. So one thing that the developers do, is they have different events. So right now we're starting a 2 years of global service event, and this just has a daily check-in. So all you have to do is come onto this game um, once a day, and you get a reward. And then I'll just collect this, and then once you fulfill other requirements, you get free items in the game, which is what everybody wants. So yeah, let's just go through. I'm going to show you guys. So this one is a natural 5-star monster. This was one that you get from Guild Wars, which will be my next point. And then here are my other ones. They're down at the 5-star because I haven't made 6 stars yet. 6 starring is like a very long process, especially for someone that's a mid-game player like I am. So this is the wind version. See, like this is the fire one, and this is the wind one. So I have two of them, which is it's cool. I like those guys. And then where are they? Okay. So this is another one. I haven't awakened her because she doesn't need it, and I've prioritized other people ahead of her so far. Um, so this is a really good monster right here because of her third skill. So that she's really highly sought after, and then this one here is also highly sought after. Uh, she's pretty cool looking, pretty sexy looking, and I actually did awaken her. I'm sorry. So I hope you guys look into this game definitely, and I'm gonna be making some gameplay videos so that you can see different things that are going on. So guild battles is one of the features in this game that is similar to clan wars. So what you do is once you're in a guild, I'm sorry, you get to go against other people that are in a different guild, but it doesn't match up directly base to base per se. So in Clash of Clans, if you recall, or if you don't know, you can just go and look up some clan war videos. You have a defensive base on one side, and then the enemy's base on the other side that you want to attack. Well, this works a little bit different. So my clan right now, I don't see my defenses. I'm looking at Russian Empire. These are all of their defenses. And Russian Empire does not have to match with us. Russian Empire could be attacking someone else, but we're attacking Russian Empire's defenses. So that's how it works. And let's just go to this guy. I'm not going to attack him right now. But this is what you do. So you would set up 3 monsters that you want for 2 rounds of defense. So if I was going to attack this guy, I would have 3 units up here that I want to fight his 3 units at the top, and then I'd have 3 units for the bottom to fight his 3 units. And obviously the goal is to win, and then you can buy various rewards. This Ifrit summoning, this is a natural 5-star that you can get just from playing Guild Wars, and there's 3 different types that you can get. Of course, I have the wind one. It could give me a second wind one. It's not going to give me a water or a fire because I already have a wind. So of course I don't think I'd want 2 winds, but I'm pretty far away from getting another one of those. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I know a lot of people in this game that can help you get started out in a guild and teach you a lot, and I've actually learned quite a lot about this game as well. So that's going to do it for this video. Sorry it was kind of long, but stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some general gameplay videos, and then eventually I'm going to do some summoning videos. I'm probably going to save up for a while, but who knows, maybe I'll pop some summons. So until then, take it easy. Peace out.